There are a lot of factors contributing to New York's hot start, but perhaps none bigger than the play of their 30-year-old superstar, Aaron Judge. He leads the Yankees in nearly every offensive category and sits atop the majors with 17 home runs. Harold Reynolds sat down this week with the Yankees slugger, who is in the early discussion for MVP.
Aaron Judge. Woo-wee. Thanks for sitting down, man.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me.
This is awesome. So I met you for the first time at the draft. I think it was 2013 draft.
Oh, yeah.
The New York Yankees select Aaron Judge.
You're looking at a kid that is 6'7", 255 pounds.
I love to pick the Judge, man. The big fella. I was intrigued when I met him today.
Not many people knew who you were. It was, hey, there's this big football player coming in, this kid from Fresno. What is different between that Aaron then and Aaron now?
Oof, wow. Not much of a difference, you know. I feel like I'm still the same kid. You know, getting my name called, and here I'm getting drafted by the New York Yankees. Still that same excitement, still that same passion and joy, man. It was that was such a whirlwind back then.
When you see the New York Yankee logo on this jersey right now, what does that mean to you?
It just gives me a chill. It's just quite an honor. I'm blessed to be here with my parents.
Things change quickly, but it's been a fun ride so far.
There it goes! See ya!
Here comes the Judge.
I grew up a San Francisco Giants fan, but I always watched the Yankees in the postseason playing every single, October.
Team of the decade, most successful franchise of the century. The Yankees have won it all again.
So getting a chance to be a part of this franchise and wear these pinstripes has been pretty special.
So you went from that kid to All Rise. So when did that come about, and when did you first notice it?
Yeah, just sometime in 17, I think maybe in May, I started seeing a couple people in right field wearing like the gowns and the wig, and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool right there.
As you're coming through this whole New York playing in the city, expectations and everything else, you can't hide. You're like 6'6", man. What was that like, not being able to go places when you started to be recognized?
It was tough, but it was funny. My first year, I lived in Times Square, like right in the middle of it, and there's so many people from so many different countries coming to visit. I'd be in the elevator with them, and they wouldn't even know who I was. It's, I'd be on the TV in a restaurant or something, and nobody had a clue. So that was nice, but. As the seasons went on, and like you said, I'm 6'7". I can't hide nowhere. I can't put on a hat and just walk around the city and be fine. But you just learn, you adapt, you make changes. You cook at the house a little bit, hang out with family inside. It's it all works out. It all works out.
I said something earlier in the year. I saw it in 21. You really started pulling the ball a bit more, and it opened up the other side. And now you're spraying everywhere. You've never been a guy just hit for power. You hit for high average. Why is that?
Oh, I've always tried to pride myself. Like, for me as a kid growing up, like, average was king. You wanted to be the guy with the best average, the highest average. For me, that's a ball player. That's a guy that, you see guys around the league, LeMahieu's batting titles, Jose Altuve always hitting 330 every year. They hit the ball, they get on base, and that's what it's about. So I just always tried to, be a hitter first and then let my size, provide the power.
Oh, man, what a blast by Judge.
The big deal here for me is the actual contract of Aaron Judge, the actual extension.
Yankees made an offer. Judge said no, he's going to wait.
Judge is going to bet on himself, and that's within his rights to do.
So everybody talks about, you bet on yourself. And I sit there and go, what's the gamble? And that's how I see it. I mean, without the injury you had in the past, and your injuries have been free. They haven't been like other things. You got hit by pitches, things like that. But you're in that upper echelon with Trout and Harper and everybody else mentioned in that vein. So what's the gamble?
Yeah, I don't know. People, there's no real gamble for me. I've been here. I've been with the Yankees for 6 years now. I've been here, and I've always try to go out there and give it my all, play for the city, play for my teammates, and people want to talk about contracts. That's not what I'm playing for. I'm playing to bring a championship back here to New York, and if I would have signed a deal, we could have figured something out. That'd be great. I'd be a happy guy, but You know, I got bigger things to worry about than all that.
You've always been wanting that title. You've been chasing it. You had a taste. You guys were close. Do you like this club?
I do. That's the thing. Each year is so different. Each year you come in and you always have a good feeling about the squad, and each squad's different. Some years it's more pitching. You know, some years, you know, we got a good bullpen. Some years we got a really good offense. But this year I feel like we got a good mix of everything.
Their 11th straight game. Well, it really is amazing.
You know, we got some guys with some chip, with some edge on their shoulder. We got some guys, you know, in our starting rotation that give us length, that can dominate the game. We got about 3 or 4 aces in our starting rotation. You know, our bullpen, I wouldn't want to face them. You know, I'm glad we got a lot of those guys down there on our side. But no, I just think we're a pretty complete team, and we have fun doing it. You know,
and they got an MVP Aaron Judge season rolling, because we know you've been there before. Stay healthy, man. Keep rolling, okay?
No, I appreciate it, Harold.
Appreciate you.
Great to see you.